This is GMA. Good morning, Australia. This is a portrait of a man called Derwent Lees, and he is called basically the Forgotten Australian. And that is the name of an exhibition which is happening right now in Langwarrin in Victoria, Derwent Lees, the Forgotten Australian. And to talk about Derwent and his work, it's a great pleasure to welcome to our show eye surgeon, author and art lover, Dr. Harry Lew. Harry, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
As we see a part of the exhibition, just explain why he is the Forgotten Australian. How can this happen?
I think the reason that he's the Forgotten Australian is because probably largely of his mental illness. I think it was summed up actually at the opening of the exhibition by one of his relatives, a grandnephew, Jeff Williams, who was absolutely delighted with the opening, and you could just see the happiness on his face, and he said the member of the family who had been, if you like, the disgrace of the family is now the hero of the family. And I think at Derwent's time, mental illness couldn't be treated.
When was his time?
Well, his main time as an artist was 1908 to 1915.
And he suffered this mental illness for most of his adult life?
I think we would say correctly about 1911, 1912, the first signs were really coming through.
Just looking at these images here, he was a beautiful artist, wasn't he?
He was a fantastic painter. He was probably, well, he was the most successful Australian artist abroad in his own time. And he's probably one of the really greats of Australian art. And I think getting back to your original question as to how forgotten he was and how hidden he was, even a fantastic reference on Australian art, like the Encyclopedia of Australian Art.
Doesn't mention him.
No, it has him born on the wrong day, in the wrong year, in the wrong town, has him going to a university which he never attended, has him marrying a woman who's the wrong woman. The errors are just extraordinary. And I think that's really what encouraged me when Christopher Lego, actually, a retired Supreme Court judge from Adelaide, knew that I was very keen on Derwent and his work, and he actually encouraged me to do the book, and I thought this was an opportunity to set all those facts straight and to remind the Australian, if you like, art-loving community that there was a fantastic painter like this who's been largely forgotten.
You can see his work at the McClelland Gallery, and that's in Langwarrin. Thanks for coming in this morning. And it is just great to see this wonderful artist have his work displayed again.
Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Dr. Harry Lew.